Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. This is biology session. Reaching the age of adolescence, part 1. In the previous chapter, you have learnt how animals reproduce. It is only after growing up to a certain age that the human beings and many other animals can reproduce, isn't it? Why can humans reproduce only after a certain age? So answer for this in this chapter, reaching the age of adolescence. You will learn about the changes that takes place in the human body, after which a person becomes capable of reproduction. Okay. So let us begin the story. The lesson with a story. Naveen is studying 8th class. He is so active. He remains idle for over 6 months. He even feels shy while talking to strangers and even with the relatives visiting their home. If he starts speaking, his voice becomes somewhat harsh. He does not care to follow suggestions and advices of his parents. He shows restlessness if the parents tell him to pack the baggage or bring goods from the shop. His parents are worried on noticing his changes or the changing behavior. Naveen's grandmother says he is growing now. That is why he is not listening to their words. Isn't it, children? I think you might have experienced this. Some of you also may behave like this. Why? Have you noticed that you are growing? Children, it is very interesting. Your friends, whom you met before holidays and after holidays, some of them were looking very funny with a hairy line above their lips, isn't it? The growth begins from the day one is born. Okay, immediately after the birth, the growth begins. But upon crossing the age of 10 or 11 years, there is a sudden spurt in growth which becomes noticeable. The changes taking place in the body are part of growing up. They indicate that you are no longer a child, but are on the way to become or becoming an adult. Okay, it is a strange period when you are neither a child nor an adult, isn't it? Growing up is a natural process. The period of life when the body undergoes changes leading to reproductive maturity, it is called the adolescence. It is called adolescence. Okay, adolescence begin around the age of 11 years and lasts up to 18 to 19 years of age. Since this period covers the teens, T-E-E-N. Okay, see here, infant, childhood, boyhood, okay, adulthood, and developed man. Okay, the teens means 13 to 18 years or 19 years of age, they are called teens. Adolescents are also called teenagers. In girls, adolescence may begin a year or two earlier than in boys. Also, the period of adolescence varies from person to person. The human body undergoes several changes during adolescence. These changes mark the onset of puberty. Okay, the most important change which marks puberty is that the boys and girls become capable of reproduction. The puberty ends when an adolescent reaches reproductive maturity. Okay, so you need to know the changes which takes place. Sudden increase in the height and hairy line above the lips in the boys. These are all the signs of adolescence. They wanted to know more about the other changes. So let us proceed. Are you ready, children? Reaching the age of adolescence. Usually we see the changes in the age of 13 to 19 years. This period is called as adolescence. During this period, the changes are observed inside, means internal, and outside, external, the body. Means the physical and physiological changes takes place. Physical means external, and the physiological, internal, the organs and their functioning may change. For example, changes in the voice, growing tall. Do you observe these changes in you too? Hope so. So write down the changes usually you observe during your adolescence. Okay, so you observe these pictures here, wearing the mobile phone, okay, spending much time in front of mirror, combing hair many times with different styles. Okay, so this is the age 13 to 19 years, means the 8th class, 7th class onwards. Okay, so this age is called adolescence age. Okay, many changes you observe, both internal and external. Try to notice those changes. How you reached the age of adolescence? Is mustache growing on your lips? Okay, you put yes or no beside. Okay, like this, some questions are asked. You try to respond. Yes, no. Okay, next. Did your voice change? Once again, yes, your voice change during this period. It may become harsh, or hairs growing under the armpit. Okay, check yourself. Are you taking care of your face by applying powder and combining or combing your hairs frequently? This is the change observed during the period of adolescence. Next, are you feeling shy when talking with the opposite gender? Okay, if you are a boy talking with a girl, you feel shy, or if you are a girl talking with a boy, feel shy? Say yes or no. Okay, you check yourself. This is a checklist of questions. Are you interested to play with the opposite gender, which you have done earlier when you are a small kid? You don't know, shy, you will play naturally. But after reaching this age, say a little change observed in the behavior? Are you showing restlessness while your parents suggest to do something? Are you getting irritation? Okay. Next, if your answers are yes for these questions, above questions, for most of the above questions, it reflects that you are in adolescence phase. Okay. If your answer is yes, definitely you are in the adolescence phase. It is an important phase in the life of an individual where a lot of changes appear. Okay. During adolescence, changes occur in external, internal parts of the body. You will show interest to spend time with the peers. What is the meaning of peer? Peer means your friends, same age group people. Okay. You will show interest to spend time with the peer group. The changes may be misleading. That could be one of the reasons for worry of your parents. Okay. The changes may be misleading because you will give more value to the words of your friends at this age than the words of your elders or your teachers or your parents. Okay. So this misleading may be worrying your parents. So adolescence does not show interest to discuss about the changes with their parents. Okay. This is the complex stage of life because they grow from childhood to adulthood or adolescence. Okay, this is the most complex stage of life. Okay, children. So you can see here you are in the middle. Okay, one side, hey, you are a kid, go and play there only. Some people will say. Next, other side, no, you are too big, we don't play with you. This is another side. Okay. Who am I? The question arises. So it is a stage of a dilemma, means unable to take the decision. You are too old to play, one side. You are not old enough to sit with us, go and play. So this is another side. Okay. So this is the state of adolescent mind. The changes at adolescence, they have a lot of stress due to these changes and are unable to decide whether they belong to adulthood or childhood. Okay. So they are in a confusion state. This is the period of confusion and transition state. Okay. Unable to take the decision. The increase in the height, growth is one of the important characteristics in human beings. Can we go on growing throughout life, throughout lifetime? We can't grow like plants because we are animals, human beings. We grow to certain height for a certain period only. This change takes place in adolescence at maximum pace. Okay. See, this is the third stage. You can see the childhood. From childhood, you can see in this figure very fast growth we can observe here, this stage. Okay. you can see child, boy, adulthood. This is the childhood, adulthood. Okay. So in girls compared to boys, the adolescent age begins 1 or 2 years before only. Okay, at the age of 11. Okay, in boys it may be at the age of 13, but in the girls the adolescent stage reach earlier compared to boys. The changes at adolescent. You may have observed that you and your friends are growing and slowly losing the childlike features. Okay? Childish features you are losing. An individual reaches his or her maximum height during the adolescent period only. You may also be growing taller now. Do you know up to which age you will grow? Do you know, children? Up to which age you will grow? Yes, up to the age of 18 years you may grow. Can you guess how much height you will get? Okay, you can guess your height by comparing with the chart. The age group, what is the weight, what do you call that chart? Pediasure chart, pedigree chart. Okay, where you can easily identify. When you visit a doctor, there you will find some charts. Okay, what is the nutrition required, what is your age, what is the normal range of height, weight, you can compare. Okay, so for this to know the growth rate, there is one activity, simple activity, observing growth rate. So here one chart is given. The following chart gives the average rate of growth in a height for both boys and girls with the age group. Here you can see the age of 8 years, the percentage of maximum height in boys 72%, whereas girls 77%. The age of 9 years 75% in boys, 81% in girls. At the age of 10 years the growth will be more rapid, 78% in the boys, 84% in the girls. At the age of 11, 81, 88. 12 years, 84, 91. 13 years, 88, 95. 14, 92, 98. 15, 95, 99. 16, 99, 99.5. 17, 99, 100. 18, 100, 100. Means up to the age of 18 you will find the growth. Okay, you can see in the graph also the boys and girls, the red representing the girls and the yellow graph, yellow line representing the boys. Okay, simultaneously. So here boys representing the orange line or red line and the blue line representing the girls. See, it is somewhat more compared to boys. Okay, your on y axis percentage of full height, and on x axis age in years. Up to 18 years of age, if you compare, the height will be increasing more in the girls compared to boys, but almost by 18 years they reach the same point, okay, 100% height. The figure in the column 2 and 3 give the percentage of the height of a person has reached at the age as given in the column 1. Okay, here column 1 age is given, and in column 2 and 3 you will see the height in boys and girls. So these figures are only representative, and there may be individual variations, okay, because we can't say exactly, okay, depends on the internal changes, hormonal activity. So using the data of the table 1, the graph has been drawn here. So observing the growth, let us observe the graph and answer the following questions. Here some questions are given. So you see the graph. When does the growth in height nearly stop? Okay, at the age of 18. Which period of age according to you is the fastest growing period? The fastest growing period is between the 13 to 18. 13 to 18. Here you can see the fast growth. For boys, whereas for girls, which period of age is fastest growing period for girls? The fastest growing period for girls, it is between you can see 11 years, okay, 2 years before, 11 to 15, you can see 11 to 15 C. So this is the fastest period of growth in the girls, whereas in the boys 13 to 18. Okay. Next, who do grow faster? How can you say? Okay. So by seeing the graph, the girls grow faster compared to boys. Initially the girls grow faster than boys. Later, by the age of 18, both reach 100%. So initially the girls grow faster than boys, but by about 18 years of age, both reach their maximum height. The rate of growth in height varies in different individuals. Some may grow suddenly and then growth slows down gradually. So there is one formula to calculating the height. Present height in centimeter, we have to consider present height in centimeter divided by maximum height that you may gain into 100. That gives the percentage of full height at this age as given in the chart. Previously the chart is given in that chart. So for example, Sneha is 13 years of age, 13 years old. Her height is 125 centimeters. Her height is 125 centimeters. Okay, height in centimeters we are considering. So at the end of the growth period, she is likely to be So what we have to do, maximum height that you may gain, that she may gain, is 95 centimeters more into 100. Okay, so Sneha's height we are calculating. So this gives 131 centimeter, 131.5 centimeters. So like this you can calculate your height, the present height in centimeter by maximum height that you may gain into 100%. So that into 100 is equal to the percentage of the full height at this age. Okay, so this is the calculation you can do. Use the information given in the table and calculate the maximum height that you will reach. Table 1 shows that the girls grow faster than boys in their adolescence period. Why? It is an example. Okay, you can if you calculate, so boys 72% at the age of 8, girls 77%, and 9 age 75% and 81% in the girls. So like that if you calculate, so at the age of 11 the boys increase 81% height, whereas girls 88%. The age of 12, 84% of increase in the height and 91% in the girls. 13 years of age, 88% in the boys and 95% in the girls. And at the age of 14, 92% in the boys and 98% in the girls. So 15 years, 95% in the boys and 99% in the girls. Finally, at the age of 18, they reach the 100% growth, 100% height. Okay. So the table 1 shows that the girls grow faster than the boys in their adolescent period. So an example, by the age of 11, a boy has reached 81% of his probable height, while a girl has reached 88% of her full height. So you can calculate this height by forming the group. Okay, with the help of your teacher, divide yourself, form a group with 6 students in your class, measure your height and calculate your future heights in the following table. So this activity helps you to calculate how tall you would be, and to reach a proper height there are several factors involved. So one of them is proper nutrition, nourishment. Okay, you can calculate with the help of your group. You can calculate name of the student and age, present height how much, the maximum growth in height in future by using which formula? By using the formula present height in centimeter by maximum height that the person may gain into 100 gives the maximum growth. Okay, you can do this and tell the height, future height of that particular person, particular friend. Okay. Okay, children, I hope you understood. Please read the textbook. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.